Hey everyone, and welcome to another XDefiant video. Figure I'd give a little couple more tips because apparently that little one that I gave last time might have been a bit informative, but to be honest, I really pretty much just gave people my settings and everyone's different, so it really helps no one when I'm just telling people, hey, you want to play like me, do this. So I'm going to start with the most basic things that not many people seem to know about is the pistol, which, fun fact, when you switch to it, you actually get a little movement boost. Pretty much it's useful if you just got eliminated and need to get back down the objective, or in the case that I'm still trying to get practice of, but to no avail because of how easy they are to use. They're pretty much it might help you against the current sniper people, abusing the fact of how easy snipers are. And again, I really should say this, and I know this is something that everyone seems to say as well, but it's a reason we say it, but really utilize the firing range. Aside from the usual training dummies and all that, there's a little area on the left side that's kind of like a training course. I would really recommend utilizing that, especially when you get a good build on your weapon, because it's basically going to be one of those things where if you're confident with your build, run through this course and then see how fast your time is. If you have a fast time, chances are when you take it into a match, it's probably going to be really good. I also would probably use this as a good way to kind of warm up. I mean, most people just play a quick warm-up match, but doesn't hurt running through the training course first and then going into an actual match to basically get in the zone of it. And lastly, I would recommend paying a close attention to your weapons. A lot of people are going to be going out there saying, use this is the meta, use that because this works. I would really pay close attention to how the guns actually work in this game. For example, a lot of people are going to go with weapons and go with the attachments of faster ADS speed, but a lot of times what you don't realize is unless it's basically different gun categories, like an assault rifle going against an SMG, of course the SMG is going to have a faster aim down sight and all that, but a lot of times every weapon's different, and a lot of weapons seem to have different benefits from different attachments. The M16, for example, it's a good weapon, but the little burst delay that it has in between bursts kind of can mess you up in between a gunfight. So I would recommend, in my opinion, use something that can mitigate that or make it a little more tolerable, like, I don't know, adding fire rate to it. Or in my case, I've done the thing of having heavy onto it, which increases damage by 5%, which may not seem like a lot, but it actually does help in the long run, because each bullet, you'll see it more, and this is something you should probably do as well, a little extra tip there. But in the options, there's an option to turn on the damage indicators, so when you shoot at someone, you'll see little numbers above their head, above their character model. This will tell you how much damage you're doing to them overall. And one thing I like using this for is, especially again bringing up the firing range, you can actually see how much damage you're doing in a short amount of time, or how long it takes you to basically eliminate an enemy based off the attachments you have. So again, work with what attachments you personally like. Do not follow metas, because again, you never know. You can follow it one time and then it's really good. Next thing you know, new season hits or mid-season patch or something like that happens and your favorite weapon is now useless. Go with what you think the gun needs to be, and not based off what someone else, if that makes sense. Basically, add the attachments that best work for you, not the attachments that best work from someone else. And the last tip that I really want to emphasize on this one, the biggest tip of all, because this is the biggest complaint I've seen about XDefiant, because as of me recording this video, I'm pretty sure the double XP is gone. That's not going to be around anymore. But people have been saying how the weapon progression is really slow. Fun fact, everything you do in this game counts towards the weapon XP. Basically, playing the objective, doing little things like healing your teammates and stuff like that, it all adds up into your weapon XP. So try to focus less on kills. I mean, kills are important too, but if you're gonna go for kills, make sure you're doing it on or around the point. I think the only one you can actually get away with, kind of running around getting kills is hot shot. But any other mode that has a specific objective, play around it and get eliminations to kind of maximize how much XP you're going to be getting towards your weapon. Because like I said, in the long run, when you get a lot of kills on top of being an active objective player, yeah, it adds up to how much XP you're gonna get, and it really helps out in the long run of how much what's it called, how many levels you're gonna go up with your weapon. And basically, if you're one of those people like me going for gold, it really speeds up the process when you realize that playing the objective on top of getting eliminations is the best way to basically get that gun to the max level. But yeah, that's pretty much all the tips I've got to give. I don't want to give anything like use this weapon for or this, because at the moment I'm grinding out the MDR. And fun fact, it's a good weapon, but where it suffers is range and damage, and it's a hard balance on that one, on which attachments to go for, because make it too fast and it's hard to control, and it's only good at close range when a lot of the gunfights are medium to long range. But increase the damage and basically balance it around, and it's just gonna be like a back and forth thing. But everyone's different. Luckily for me, the recoil for this weapon is legit just going upwards, so either I can counter that by adding attachments for the recoil, or just learn to control it. Simple as that. But yeah, little bonus tip that I want to add, because surprisingly not many people are, this game is so fast paced that not many have the time to look at the little HUD, the mini map. Learn to start using weapons with a suppressor, because I've noticed this too. Even if they don't see you right away, if they hear the gun, they'll basically get alerted and start looking around. I've seen time and time again where just adding an suppressor really throws them off, and they start, it takes them a little longer, or a split second longer, to start processing that, oh, there's someone nearby picking us off. Yeah, for sure, that's all the tips I got left in me. Use what you want to use, play the objective to get the most score for your weapon, and when you're getting from point A to point B, use the pistol first, and then once you're about to engage, switch back to your primary. It'll take a little muscle memory, but yeah. Also, really utilize slides, but I should really shut up now, because it's like the more I talk, the more I'm just like, oh yeah, I should add this, I should add this. If anything, feel free to just let me know in the comments if you need any help, and I'll do my best to answer it. Like I said, I've been playing this game long enough that I got the M16 gold as of me recording this video. Fun fact, the MDR is at level 74, and I got frustrated. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it on when I have free time again and get that last level, because it's gonna be a bit of a grind now. Like, if this gun was a grind before, because it's good, but it's good in close quarters, but it's a niche gun when there's other better guns. But it is technically good, I don't know. But yeah, I've kind of lost my line of thought there. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, leave a like, subscribe for more XDefiant videos. I do stream here a little more frequently, so stay tuned for that as well. And until the next video, I'll see you all later.